Good left hook to the body by Evander Holyfield.
And the left hook to the
Eliminations early because he doesn't like the idea of
the punch with right hand leads of his own.
And also to start
Holyfield again. So far this is up
to do. Just being
far away at the end of Bowe's jab, and that could be bad. Bowe answers with one punch in return, and Holyfield again getting the best of a center ring exchange. Now Bowe lands the right hand for the first time in the fight.
Holyfield is already
has been in a lot of wars. Some people say too many.
Occasionally throw a right hand and make not all I've got. Stay away from the exchanges.
There was the word. He's landing that right hand lead. Is Holyfield the champion?
Not only that, that left hook to the body which hurt.
Combinations by the champion Evander Holyfield. And already Bowe begins to hold and hit, and they brawl in the center of the ring. Evander Holyfield showing his warrior's heart, believes he has Bowe hurt. Right hand over the top by Bowe landed. Holyfield got an uppercut in. And the left hook for Holyfield. And a left hook for Bowe. Bowe landed the jab, missed the right. Holyfield steps inside and gets
which is what he wants.
Bowe trying to measure Holyfield from afar. Evander trying to step up inside and stay inside Bowe's power.
I think Evander just doesn't know exactly what to do right now. He's catching a lot of shots he wasn't told he would beat.
Body punch by Holyfield, and a good one.
I think those left hooks to the body by Evander Holyfield may be the most telling blows in the whole fight.
Left hooks by Bowe, two of them. Holyfield coming back, taking and giving shots.
Advantage you can. When the refs say break, he hits.
Landing twice.
Yeah, what does he need to be throwing right hand?
Long right hand by Holyfield, almost caught Bowe flush. Has did a little damage, but not as much as it might have appeared to be the case. Holyfield landing inside, Bowe comes right back. A slugging war.
A few weeks ago, a few months ago.
Holyfield may beg to differ after he feels it a few more times. Bowe with the left hook to the body. Holyfield covering
by his corner to go to double left hook and then the right
shot. These are all Bowe punches here. Holyfield for the moment not active.
Riddick Bowe is going to realize, sure, Evander is hitting me, but it doesn't hurt like it ought to be hurting. And then once that happens, it's going to be a big deal.
Left hook landed by Bowe after a right. Holyfield seemingly in trouble for the moment.
No doubt about it. Must be screaming, get back to the jab.
And another, and another, and another. Right hand by Holyfield. Can Evander Holyfield take all these punches from...
And Evander, every chance he gets, he tries to rush in, following right foot after another. He's not keeping his position at all.
Left hook inside by Holyfield. Bowe's punches are having more effect. Bowe goes to the body and Holyfield covers up.
You want the puncher following you.
Evander Holyfield giving Riddick to do it. Trading punches at center ring and sticking the jab into Holyfield's mouth. Holyfield again made the sweat fly off of Bowe's head, but Bowe seems unhurt.
Keep this guy vision days. He can win this thing, but he can't get in there slugging with a guy who wants to slug with
the left jab and going inside and warring shot for shot with Holyfield.
They've both forgotten.
Low blow, not called by Cortez at first, and now he does. But Bowe threw more than twice as... There's a left and a right by Holyfield, and a left. Bowe giving the right hand in return. Left hand by Holyfield. These are solid shots.
Just not enough to drop the big one or the two. Now,
and Riddick Bowe has never been beyond 10.
They're just standing around. You gotta keep that.
He said that the eye didn't bother.
Holyfield is starting to take control with his jab. Thumb is you never throw a left hook with a left hooker. You gotta keep that jab out there. Holyfield has an excellent left hook. Say, hey, keep that left hook out of the business. In a new world now, he's starting to have problems with cuts, so he could be a little worried too.
Bowe isn't throwing punches. Evander Holyfield is by, and logic tells you the more time the champion can buy, the better his chances become.
Stamina is truly endurance. Endurance is like who wants it more. So.
Both fighters showing their personality.
Ringside.
Holyfield has landed less than half of his jabs.
I think we can say this. Midway through
over the top, Evander just freezes and looks at him and then comes
he was hurt.
Again.
Bowe didn't realize that he was hurt.
And Evander is reeling as Bowe lands the left hook and goes to the body to try to set up the finish. Holyfield peering through the swell. Now, there's also the possibility and heart.
Probably.
Not in terms of his punching.
No. He's a good fighter, and he's showing that he's a good fighter now.
It looks more and more like an uphill fight for the champion.
And every shot Evander Holyfield throws now is a shot.
Left.
He should open up with his long left hooks right now because the style. Now, Evander Holyfield corner tell the shorter guy to throw jabs. You know, get in there and start mixing it up. Get
his blood.
I know what it's all about.
Holyfield with another left hook. The champion showing his courage, pawing at his left eye to feel the blood and then raging out with a left hook. Both coming back with right hands. Sees an opportunity to perhaps
in blood. One drop seems unimportant to the average person, but
Bowe just missed the right hand. Holyfield lands the uppercut, and Riddick comes back with one of his own. Again, let's see if Holyfield tries to take advantage of that opportunity. He does, and takes a right hand in return. Even each other out. I still have the sense that Holyfield is in more trouble than the challenger.
Oh, quickly, give us your score.
Gloves. A guy is not supposed to get thumbed in theory with those gloves.
Yeah, but you can't avoid it. I've been thumbed and have accident
shots for everyone he takes from the champion.
Hold it for a minute.
And also likely to make Holyfield worry and feel negative about right eye is closing up, George.
One being over.
This pound man has landed a number of clean blows and never
catches the shot, but his face is partially turned at all times, and his gloves on top of the head. Turns that head instinctively.
Right up. Low blow. Crowd booing Cortez's actions. Both fighters basically ignoring the referee. Right hand by Holyfield. And again, he shook the sweat off of Bowe, but didn't move the man. Gone before in a professional prize fight.
Riddick Bowe, this time he can't understand someone being so dirty.
So you see Holyfield going down in this round, and Bowe stuns him with an uppercut. And just like that, the champion struggles to stay on his feet. What a heart by Holyfield.
He's going to stay on his feet.
He's hanging in there. Gets away from a right hand, blocks another one. Bowe throwing and throwing, now goes to the body. Holyfield somehow standing up, but staying too close to Bowe. Joe Cortez watching. Champion gets the benefit of the doubt.
That was Bowe should be taking that kind of advice.
Look at Holyfield. What a warrior. Reversing the tide of the battle. The champion now has Bowe wobbling. And he lands the right hand. This round should be greeted with a standing ovation at the end. You've seen the best of both men. A right hand by Holyfield. And another. Round 10 continues after the bell. Neither fighter totally exhausted yet.
Cool trying to finish him, though.
There's the uppercut again. The mouthpiece is out of Holyfield's mouth, and he's going to go down. And Holyfield gets up very early and has actually gone to the canvas. It could be all over for Evander Holyfield's heavyweight championship reign. He is not fighting back. Champion begins to bounce again.
You must know people don't pay you millions of dollars for nothing. Once the tide gets tough, you got to fight anyway. When it turns against you.
Quotas in the crowd out of their seats again.
This is a prime example of managing and training too many fighters at one time. You get into the corner and you just don't know what instruction to give what guy.
Holyfield still punching.
Okay, here's the early action in that round as Bowe's uppercut seriously hurt Holyfield.
Commanding 6-point lead.
Need a knockout. He does not seem to have the ammunition to go. The public has consistently penalized this man for not having won the championship from Tyson, but rather from an overweight, out of shape, extraordinary courage, spectacular heart and will. What he hasn't had is the muscle.
It's like a beauty contest.
Riddick Bowe has withstood criticism, called a dog.
They belong to me. Larry stole them from me. I gave it to them.
Not the first great idea that we've stolen from you, George, and it won't be the last. And applaud what has been an extraordinary battle between two men of heart and will and courage and skill.
And new heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick